We have a question from Donna, and I know Donna. Donna says, my husband Scott, you worked together at Juan Diego during your meat in a bag phase. Donna, the reason I put meat in a bag was so that I could have meat at school, and I still do that when I travel. So it's not a phase, it's what I do. And I have this ongoing disagreement regarding late night meals, or for that matter, what is the best time to your meals? How many meals per day? What constitutes a meal? Well, I mean, this is a classic. Boy, does it depend. One of the books I really enjoy a lot is called 2 Meals a Day, and I'm starting to think after a certain age, you probably are wiser to move to 2 meals a day. I'm not saying breakfast is bad. I'm not saying lunch is good. I'm not saying dinner is bad. You really need to get your macronutrients in. You need to avoid sugar and crap food. If you're including desserts and crappy snacks, let's not even talk anymore. Late night meals can actually work. Like, for example, those people who do the warrior diet, where you basically eat all your calories in a 4-hour window. You'll note that if you get home from work at 5, you saute those original vegetables right away, your window of eating, some 5:30 or 6, is going to take you all the way to 10. Do calories at night make you fat because you sleep right after it? Well, no. But what happens is, well, if the bathtub model is correct, that's the calories in, that's the faucet, and the calories out is the drain. And if you want to maintain equilibrium, your body set weight, you got to have those two equal. Now we know because of hormones and puberty and all kinds of diseases and stuff that's not always true. So late night can be an issue with some people because if you're eating foods that cause an insulin surge, like the sugar family and things like that, yeah, it can be a problem at night. Having said that, if you eat at 10 o'clock and your meal is 16 different vegetables and a very small amount of protein and some salmon or something like that, you're gonna have your body's gonna have to work overtime trying to turn that into blubber. What is the best time to your meals? Again, it depends. I'm a big believer that a lot of people make good progress by doing intermittent fasting. And the reason I like that so much, Donna, is because intermittent fasting teaches you that you're hungry, not starving. That you're hungry, and that's a controllable urge. Sadly, I think in America, many people have lost the ability to control their controllable urge of hungry. Very often I'm watching TV and people are shouting at the camera about different things. They got their mouths wide open as they shout, and that's the issue they have at the table. They keep their mouths wide open way too often as they shovel things down. How many meals a day? Well, the bodybuilders back 20 years ago, they believed that you should eat 6 meals a day, of which every one of them was something I would never do. I had a friend who did small amount of chicken breast, broccoli, and rice, and I always thought the white rice was, the way your body perceives white rice is about the same way it perceives sugar. It never made sense to me. For me, when you ask this last question, what constitutes a meal? For me, it would be something that has a protein, a vegetable, and you sit down like an adult. These are all good questions, but it seems to be that when you look at the questions here, late night meals, best time for your meals, how many meals a day, what constitutes a meal, I think if you stand back, these are all questions that have, pretty simple, pretty reasonable answers. I mean, if you're going to argue that, if I'm walking around the house with a chicken breast eating a bag full of vegetables, that's a snack. Whereas if I sat down at the table, we would call that a meal. I don't like that. We almost start to slide over into an either or situation. I would say, since the two of you are having an ongoing disagreement, I think you should both sit down and agree to disagree and make sure you enjoy quality meals together as a family. Thank you.